The content of and any views expressed during each student speaker's message is solely and entirely the private expression of the individual student and does not reflect the endorsement, sponsorship, position, or expression of the district.
Hello, I'm John Kraft. As superintendent, I want to personally welcome you to the 2024 Northside Independent School District graduation ceremonies. This year, more than 7,000 students will graduate from our high schools. It is a momentous occasion for them, but also for their families, friends, teachers, and administrators. Our graduates did not reach this day alone. As each senior crosses the stage and receives his or her diploma, I know you will watch with great pride and enthusiasm. Through the years, they have relied on encouragement, love, and support from everyone here today. I'm so proud of all of our graduates. On behalf of the Northside ISD family, we wish them the best of luck as they begin the next chapter in their journey. We also congratulate them on their significant achievements. I hope you all enjoy this very special day.
Dear fellow seniors, family, friends, teachers, and administration, welcome to the graduation ceremony of Brandeis High School's class of 2024. Would you please rise at this time and remain standing for the presentation of colors and the singing of the national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
You may be seated. Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to the Brandeis graduation ceremony for the class of 2024. First and foremost, I would like to extend my deepest gratitude to our friends and family who have come today to celebrate. Whether you have traveled from afar or live close by, your presence here means the world to us all. And of course, thank you to the staff members, administrators, and teachers who have joined us and helped us reach the ascent of our lives. We would not be here today without your efforts. As we reflect on our journeys together, it is important to note that we are not merely celebrating the end of our high school career, but instead a new beginning as we reach towards bigger and better things. Let us carry with us the lessons, memories, and challenges that we made into the opportunities that lie ahead. To the class of 2024, let us take today to celebrate us, celebrate all of our hard work, and celebrate all of our time together.
Good evening, my name is Amberly Winthizer, and I am here as the Brandeis Student Council President, and at this time I would like to introduce you to our prestigious stage guests. We have Dr. John Kraft, Superintendent. Dr. Janice Jordan, Deputy Superintendent of Curriculum and Instruction. Bobby Blunt, Board President. Corrine Saldana, Board Vice President. David Salcido, Trustee of District 1. Dr. Homer Gueva, Trustee of District 2. Dr. Carol Harrell, Trustee of District 6. And Dr. Karen Freeman, Trustee of District 7. We're very thankful for your continuous support of Northside Independent District, Brandeis High School, and all of our employees. Our other stage guests today include Dr. Jerry Berger, our principal, Eliza McCracken, academic dean, Zach Ning, valedictorian, Helen Liu, salutatorian, Amberly Wenthizer, student council president, and Sophia Brigman, class president. Today, I am here to introduce you to our valedictorian, Zach Ning. Since his first day on campus freshman year, Zach has known that he would become the valedictorian and has strove tirelessly to accomplish his goals. His constant academic success is only due to his exemplary work ethic and diligence that can be seen by all who know him. Zach has been involved in numerous extracurricular activities while at Brandeis, including our Brandeis swim team and our academic decathlon team. His accomplishments have been extraordinary, and his academic due diligence has enabled him to graduate with the highest grade point average. I'm honored to have been a classmate of Zach's, and am more honored to be introducing him to you today. Without further ado, our valedictorian of class 2024, Zach Ning.
Thank you, Amberly, for the introduction. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Brandeis class of 2024 graduation ceremony. I know everyone is tired of hearing speeches and eager to receive their diplomas, so I'll try to keep it short. No promises, though. I guess it's cool having a long title to my name and being able to do my valedictating today, but honestly, I'm just a student trying to get his diploma a few hours early. Before I delve too deep, I want to show my appreciation for those who have supported me these past 4 years, including my parents, teachers, coaches, who have guided me towards a bright and successful path. In addition, I'd like to thank any honored guests that took time out of their day to hear this graduation ceremony. Your presence here means the world to us today. And you guys, thank you for coming out today and keeping the roads safe in your orange uniforms. I'll thank you guys for being inspiring and tenacious young people who have made some of those bleak days a lot more colorful. Out of all of the COVID-affected classes, the class of 2024 had it the toughest. We were robbed of our freshman year and plunged into an abomination of a 9th grade filled with a lack of attendance and missing assignments. Many of us faced the dire symptoms of senioritis this year, but I think we're just relapsing from the undiagnosed senioritis from freshman year. Those hours we spent studying instead of playing Fortnite, or our studious habits of waking up at 6 in the afternoon, of course, allowed us to set new academic records. Yeah, a record low pass rate in AP Human Geography. Sorry, Mr. Binks. Yet, despite the odds, we never lost hope and persevered our way to the mystery we call 10th grade. Stepping into school for the first time wasn't as scary and romanticized as everyone made it out to be. Besides the layout looking like a giant crab, Brandeis was uncannily symmetrical, which made it easy to navigate. However, going to school was daunting for a different reason. It felt like a real-life simulation of Guess Who. With all the masks, it was nearly impossible to identify anybody, so making new friends was hit or miss. I can't even count the number of conversations that went, "Hey, I think you were in my Zoom class last year." "Nah, I didn't have that period." "Oh, my bad. It must have been a different Asian kid with spiky hair." The truth is, we had all changed, and not just because of the masks, but we had all grown for 2 years. Well, grown is a pretty loose term, considering some of us are still a little bit more vertically challenged than others. I don't know what they're feeding these kids nowadays. But what I'm trying to say is that our class has adapted to all the changes and obstacles the pandemic brought, and we created new opportunities and relationships out of it. Anyways, by junior year, the mask rules had been lifted, and I think that collectively we can all agree the class of 2024 is by far the most attractive class in Brandeis history. Well, I guess suddenly we're seniors and graduation is, well, now. I want to congratulate you all for making it this far and for all the hard work you've put in. I know, it's cliche, but you've all overcome so much and has made each and every one of you an outstanding person. No, seriously, you've lived through 2 wars, global warming, and even Taylor Swift's carbon emissions. But now, it's time to take the skills you learned into the real world and create a legacy to leave behind. Your time here won't be remembered by your rank, awards, or popularity, but by the number of times you have made someone laugh and their day just a little bit better. Now, it would be a crime to end the speech without a quote, but I don't believe in those melodramatic one-liners from someone who's famous. So here's what I've got. As the McDonald's billboard I saw on the drive here said, "I'm loving it. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba." As you go out there to tackle all the challenges in the world, remember to stay optimistic and try your best to love life, because you don't know just how much your positivity can impact others. And if you're ever feeling down, remember you can always get a McChicken. Class of 2024, it's been an amazing 4 years, and from the bottom of my heart, I wish you all the very, very best. Thank you.
Thank you, Zach. Our superintendent and board of trustees continue to challenge our schools to provide educational excellence. Tonight, 2 students represent the end of this challenge. To honor the valedictorian and salutatorian of Louis D. Brandeis High School, the school board would like to present each of them with a special medallion. Our salutatorian's overall GPA is 105.2453. She will be attending the University of Pennsylvania, where she will major in computer science. Presenting the medallion will be Dr. Carol Harrell. May I present to you the salutatorian of the class of 2024, Helen Liu. Helen's parents are Wen-Bu Liu and Chai-Ying Zhou. Would you please stand and be recognized? Congratulations! We are proud of Helen and her accomplishments. Our valedictorian, Zach Ning, has an overall grade point average of 105.6429. He will attend the United States Military Academy, West Point, where he will major in business and computer science. Presenting the medallion will be Corrine Saldana. May I present to you the valedictorian of the class of 2024, Zach Ning. Zach's parents are Yu and Su-Ping Ning. Will you please stand and be recognized? Congratulations. We are proud of your son, Zach, and his many accomplishments. Before I present the class of 2024, I'd like to take this opportunity to applaud the senior class for overcoming the challenges that have been presented to you during the course of your high school education. Thank you for engaging in learning, connecting to program clubs and organization, and always repping the B to its fullest. Graduates, as you venture down different pathways, I have no doubt that you will continue to make Brandeis proud. I hope that in 4 short years, Brandeis has given you the academic foundation and the ability to make decisions that will help you prosper in your future endeavors. And with that said, Dr. Kraft, You have heard the accomplishments of this class, including over $8 million in scholarships. I am pleased to recommend to you the students among the class of 2024 who have met the graduation requirements of the Northside Independent School District and the Texas Education Agency as graduates of Louis D. Brandeis High School. Will the graduates please rise?
Thank you, Dr. Berger. It is my pleasure to welcome you this afternoon. Welcome to this exciting event which recognizes and honors the culmination of hard work, determination, and achievement by the students standing here before us. To the members of our audience, we thank you for the contributions that you have also made to the success of these graduates. As we know, a quality education is just not possible without a partnership between the student, the family, and the school. Graduates, I know that your parents, grandparents, friends, teachers, loved ones in this building have not only supported you, but have made such a tremendous impact on your education, which you will forever cherish. Graduates, we hope that your experience in Northside ISD has been positive, and you deserve to enjoy this milestone and sacred ceremony with all those here who love you and celebrate with you. With that, on the recommendations of the administration and staff of the Louis D. Brandeis High School, and by the authority and power vested in me by the Board of Trustees of the Northside Independent School District and the state of Texas, I hereby confer upon these candidates who have met all graduation requirements the Northside Independent School District High School Diploma, and hereby declare you graduates, class of 2024. Will the graduates please come forward to receive your diplomas? Congratulations.
Graduating valedictorian and receiving an appointment to the United States Military Academy, Zach Ning. Receiving the tuition exchange scholarship from Case Western Reserve University, Helen Liu. Alexis Irene Ashton. Receiving the National Merit USA Scholarship, Ori Dechun Huang. Rishi Harihara Prasad. Ryan Zhang. Receiving the Noblet Scholar Circle of Distinction Scholarship from Rose-Hulman Institute of Technology, Samuel Benedict Garcia. Receiving an Academic Excellence Scholarship from the University of Texas at Dallas, Braden Walker Latz. Aaron Miguel Valerio. Receiving the Distinguished Presidential Scholarship for the University of Texas at San Antonio, Han Ella Doan. Stira Reese Goldblatt. Abraham Jacob Abbott. Hiba Khair Abdelaziz. Hadi Mohammed Abdulbaki. Imruddin Abid. Brandon William Abundis. Evan Henry Alvoet. Shu Prosper Afanwe. Receiving the Santa Maria Scholarship from St. Mary's University, Sabrina Jo Aguilar. Nusrato Ann Ahmed. Omar Saeed Ahmed. Zayed Ahmed. Jack Ray Ainsworth. Abigail Nicole Alanis. Leanna Janelle Alba. Ava Grace Aldridge. Receiving the UTSA Selected Scholarship, Joel Nitin Alfred Beryl Matavin. Samantha Grace Algier. Hannah Lynn Allen. Khalid Walid Al-Nima. Maha Abdul Majid Al-Obeidi. Waed Mazin Al-Wawahana. Justin Curtis Silva Alonso. Jenica Diamond Alvarado. Nayeli Alvarez. Riley Dakota Alvord. Receiving the Presidential Merit Scholarship from Pratt Institute, Avery Elise Amato. Gianna Nicole Amaya. Dasha Laesca Amorim Quintero. Receiving the Baylor Distinction Award, Emiadela Amari Ariano. Aubrey Addison Arguello. Ace Maxim Arias. Eliana Feliz Arriaga. Caden Isaiah Arrington. Ray Alejandro Arroyo. Carlos Andres Artunduaga Pedraza. Maria Nicole Arvizu Lopez. Nathan Alexander Arzave. Savannah Raquel Askew. Jasmine Opal Avalos. Isabel Yasmin Black. Boston Lowell Babiars. Jace Addison Bacorn. James Michael Bailey. Daniela Marie Baird Valenzuela. Graciela Diane Banda. Marco Francis Barajas. Receiving the Impact Scholar Award from the University of Texas at Austin, Talon Jack Barella. Walid Mohammed Barmada. Lawyer Maurice Barnes. Vercingetorix Samuel Margarito Barraza. Joel Mia Barrientos. Gabriella Ruth Bauer. Silvana Balon. George Andrew Bachara. Manuel de Jesus Beltran. Nicholas Lee Bernal. Raymond Theodore Bernal. Veer Kumar Bhatka. Braylon Denise Bierschwal. Brooklyn True Blanco. Jeremiah David Bledsoe. Alexandria Joelle Boggin. Gloria Maria Buonk. Receiving a high school scholarship from the University Methodist Church Foundation, Lily Catherine Bowling. Luke Christopher U. Boyer. Ravi Singh Brar. Anna Teresa Louise Brett. Allison Mackenzie Brown. Derek Clinton Brown. Jamari Marquez Brown. Landon Jacob Bruck. Daphne Shaban Buckley. Yin Huang Bao Bui. Abigail Ann Burdick. Liliana Christina Burns. Elias Cabildo Delgado. Receiving the Baylor Distinction Award, Nina Lynn Cadena. Mariana Calderon Saavedra. Aaron Chandler Caldwell. Receiving an athletic swimming scholarship from Oklahoma Christian University, John Church Caleb IV. Brenna Rose Calhoun. Charles Michael Calhoun. Cameron Joseph Calzada. Jacob Elias Campa. Olowodara Ogunfetimi. Lanaya Deshae Campbell. Reagan Robert Campbell. Ashley Joanne Campos. Elias Daniel Campos. Ricardo Jason Campos. Armando Martin Cano. Evan Michael Cantu. Layla Jolie Cantu. Alexis Marie Card. Bryce Vincent Carlin. Joaquin Francisco Cristobal Carranco. Carlos Carranza. Jesus Carranza. Julio Casas. Savannah Ray Casillas. Roberto Jose Castellanos III. Evan Jacob Castillo. Isabella Renee Castillo. Justin David Castillo. Lorena Michelle Castorella. William Sterling Catron. Receiving an appointment to the United States Air Force Academy, Michael Patrick Cantu. Marcus Andrew Cervantes. Jacob Ryan Champagne. Koyo Prashant Chaudhary. Christos Isaac Louis Chavarria. Beckham Chin. Chelsea Vasquez Cisneros. Camden Laurel Clark. Roberto Kent Clark III. Deja Marie Nicole Clarno. Angela Nicole Cohen. Ethan Ray Colita. Joshua Benjamin Collins. Sydney Alexis Collins. Natalie Patricia Connor. Jimena Contreras. Angeline Denise Contreras Gonzalez. Abigail Page Cooper. Daniel Elijah Coronado. Isaac Manuel Correa. Ethan Wade Costello. Vigo Costilla. Peyton Avery Kraft. Naomi Alexis Crittenden. Nathaniel Raul Cruz. Annika Sofia Cuellar. Sabrina Fail Cuellar. Ashley Marie Cuevas. Christina Marie Cuevas. Lorraine Marie Custer. Keanu Jen Dapamoto. Receiving the Dean Scholarship from the University of the Incarnate Word, Sophia Elizabeth Davy. Georgiana Tegan Davila. Isabella Miranda Davila. Elena Lee De Hoyos. Evangelina Ray De La Cruz. Zarek Christopher De La Rosa. Ava Gabriela De Leon. Rafael Alexander De Leon. Damian Alexander DeBrisco. Jaden Ernesto De La O. Sadie Lynn Delk. Caleb Benjamin Dial. Receiving the Presidential Scholarship from Austin College, Camila Andrea Diarte. Matthew Ryan Diaz. Receiving the Paul Volt Lodge Scholarship from Herman Sons Life, Casey Lee Dickens. Receiving the President's Scholarship from the University of Miami, Peyton Alice Ann Demeline. Ritu Ermil Divecha. Louis Henry Dopp. Brian Colin Duke. Samya Davedi. Gerald Blaze Akel III. Carson James Eaton. Alexander Clark Ermlich. Mohammed El-Bajermi. Matthew Joseph Elizalde. Mark Anthony Elizondo. Talina Callista Payami Elizondo. Owen Ray Elliott. Alisa Emerlahu. Ryan Patrick Espinosa. Dylan Jerry Espinosa. Vito Alejandro Espinosa. Crystalie Autumn Estacio. Damian Isaac Renee Estrada. Trinity Zamira Evans. Receiving the Mayor's Fitness Council of San Antonio Scholarship, Manahel Fatima. Jax Lucas Fawcett. Regina Figueroa Rodriguez. Scott Jacob Fino. Haley Renee Fisher. Valeria Nicole Fitzmaurice. Caterina Yvette Flores. Receiving the 2024 Western Arts Scholarship from the San Antonio Stock Show and Rodeo, Madeline Joan Fallis. Kayla Renee Fonseca. Receiving a Women's Basketball Athletic Scholarship for the University of Southern California, Ryan Rose Forestier. Aliana Gonzalez. Receiving the Yukon Award from the University of Connecticut, Emerson Sales Francis. Isabella Sofia Frescas. Angelina Rochelle Fuentes. Kalia Elise Fugman. Anthea Graceland Gonzalez Gakutan. Claire Emily Gaedica. Sanjana Harendra Gajula. Dominic Ramiro Galindo. Samantha Galindo. Ashley Ann Gallardo. Jonathan Robert Gallardo. Bella Michelle Gallegos. Sofia Elena Gallegos. Alyssa Denise Gamboa. J. Alexander Guyona Rudisol. Aiden Tobias Garcia. Andrew Ramon Garcia. Angelina Marie Garcia. Camden May Garcia. Danielle Ray Garcia. Joseph Alexander Garcia. Lonnie T. Garcia II. Matthew Nicholas Garcia. Mia Celeste Garcia. Ryan Nicholas Garcia. Jaime Santiago Garza. Jorge Alberto Garza III. Morgan Cole Garza. Nolan Matthew Garza. Jonathan Dopa Gateway. Jasmine Summer Germany. Mihir Sandesh Gagawe. Gianna Alexandra Giraldi. Marco Andres Gloria. Receiving the Presidential Scholarship from the University of the Incarnate Word, Sophia Grace Hobayan Go. Receiving the Valero Alamo Bowl Scholarship, Grace Emma Goldhammer. Andres Chapman Gomez. Stephanie Elizabeth Gomez. Carolyn Morgan Gonzalez. Melanie Marie Gonzalez. Sonny Ray Gonzalez. Xander Stephen Gonzalez. Alejandra Garcia Gonzalez. Ariana Raquel Gonzalez. Ava Maria Gonzalez. Jesse Thomas Gonzalez. Thalia Joy Gonzalez. Xavier Christian Gonzalez. Pierce Knight Gordon. Arturo Prazo Herrera III. Lance Eric Gorman. Alyssa Danielle Granado. Landon Aiden Granado. Jordan Ray Griego. Megan Elise Griggs. Celeste Marie Grijalva. Receiving the Baylor Distinction Award, Julianne Grijalva. Nicholas Hong Kit Guan. Cesar Alonso Guerrero. Lauren Nicole Guhit. Jerry Guo. Receiving the Santa Maria Scholarship from St. Mary's University, Tomas Joseph Kelly Guzman. Lillian Margaret Havey. Mitchell Earl Hale. Christian Walker Hallmark. Obada Hamden. Cameron Ray Harris. Receiving the President's Scholarship from Trinity University, Evangeline Renee Harris. Receiving the Mayor's Fitness Council of San Antonio Scholarship, Audrey Maria Harrison. Eleanor Margaret Hart. Catherine Elizabeth Hart. Hajir Hassan. Maddox Owen Hemmings. Lovey Rose Henry. Christian Isaiah Hernandez. Donovan Anthony Hernandez. Elizabeth Saraline Hernandez. Melania Alexandra Hernandez. Samantha Lee Hernandez. Seneca Akai Hernandez. Chanel Cabralda Hernandez. Silvana Maite Hernandez. Xavier Lee Hernandez. Benicio Gael Hernandez del Valle Ramirez. Isabella Ava Herrera. Sofia Aurora Hidalgo. Kathleen Hung. Ethan Zachary Hobbs. Kendall Latavia Holmes. Elijah Jacob Homer. Zachariah Usman Hotaki. Tegan Rose House. Michelle Sabrina Hwang. Colin Benjamin Hughes. Juan Pedro Huitron. Josiah Colby Hunter. Naya B. Hunter. Joseph Badreldin Ibrahim. Christian Robert Infante. Netra Jagadisan. Nadi Ali Jamali. Anthony Ryan Jellick. Receiving a new Arkansan non-resident scholarship from the University of Arkansas, Rebecca Grace Jennings. Jasita Hadisa Jakumar. Dariana Elisa Jimenez Bastidas. Daniela Alejandra Jimenez Gallegos. Zachary Dylan Jonas. Aiden Bryce Jones. Gunnar Alexander Jones. Receiving the USC Trustee Scholarship from the University of Southern California, Aiden Max Juarez. Receiving the President's Scholarship from Trinity University, Bonnie Kaur. Amaya Brielle K. Christian Carlo Key. Arifullah Khan. Rahimullah Kana John. Jared Michael Matthew Kim. Mia Isabella Kittle. Andrew Scott Knickerbocker. Jacques Wasila Kroon. Caden Isaiah Kutchman. Sophia Bernice Kuhn. Nathan James Sevilla Lagangan. Ariana Renee Landivar. Latsu Isai Lara. Jimena Lara Almeida. Emily Grace Lattis. Julian Michael Larabaro. Travis Michael Lassie. Lorelei Brooklyn Louderback. Benjamin Edward Lee Jr. Daniel Florentino Lerma. Dariana LaShante Lewis. Sikar Limbu. Elise Mary Kathleen Lloyd. Ava Zoli Lopez. Receiving the A.B. Barrett Award for Academic Excellence from Abilene Christian University, Brianna Aleshka Lopez. Christian Alexander Lopez. Christopher Angel Lopez. Noah Jake Lopez. Gavin Dale Lukefoam. Annalie Abigail Lozano. Caleb Evan Luna. Peyton Yuri Lutz.
Mustafa Abed Ali Mamouri. James Sebastian Mancera. Receiving the President's Honor Scholarship from Texas State University, Bradley Sterling Manchester. Navira Annabeth Mandel. Jacques Jean Manaracoze. Receiving the appointment to the United States Coast Guard Academy, Jason Rhett Manzo. Michael Alexander Finmarkin Marr. Luke Scott Mariquin. William Ernest Mariquin. Alexis Clarissa Martinez. Mariana Martinez. Stephen Michael Martinez II. Vincent Kenneth Masterman. Michael Lance Mata Jr. Noah Stephen Mata. Aubrey Jalen McBride. Ashton Javon McCarty. Trayton Mackay McCarty. Receiving the United States Merchant Marine Academy Football Award, Andrew Paul McConnell. Leah Michelle McCrae. Victoria Adriana McHugh. Madison Monroe Meckler. Diego Jose Medina. Receiving the Presidential Scholarship from the University of the Incarnate Word, Melida Elisa Medina. Jaden Javier Melendez. Audrey Rachel Mendez. Nadia Monique Menocal. Isabella Sani Moret. Marissa Page Myers. Ishal Minto. Emily Ann Miranda. Receiving the Presidential Merit Scholarship from Texas Tech University, Lincoln Prescott Mitchell. Eliana Leah Montalvo. Devin Amory Moody. Kelly Chrysaeus Rosellis Moore. Caitlin Elizabeth Morales. Ethan John Moran. Making it. Dominic Gabriel Spider Moreno. Matthew Xavier Morin Jr. Luke Noel Moronis. Quentin D-Rock Moss. Ethan Michael Moyer. Sophia Raquel Murillo. Tyler Paul Murray. Clarissa Andrea Musquiz. Anaya Kiara Minot. Zoe Elaine Nasitz. Jaden Nathan Todd Neal. Marin Faye Nelson. Claudia Wynn. Jonathan Wynn. Samira Cristina Nieves. Leah Audrey Knoll. Gabriella Elizabeth Novovorsky. Chabike Charles Nwokola. Alyssa Renee Obregon. Receiving the Dance Theater Merit-Based Scholarship from the American Musical and Dramatic Academy, Madison K. O'Brien. Natalia Viola Ochoa. Bella Sky Olin. Caden Michael Oliva. Receiving the Provost Scholarship from the University of the Incarnate Word, Sofia Alejandra Orduña. Amelia Renee Orea Flores. Oscar Emanuel Ornelas Soto. Leonardo Jesus Horta. Isabella Dominguez Ortega. Reed Martin Ortega. Noah Alexander Ortiz. Sebastian Aaron Ortiz. Blake Daniel Owens. Mia Juwan Pack. Camden Brady Eras Palanca. Receiving the Trustees Scholarship from Trinity University, Brea George Pampakal. Ashutosh Panda. Nathan Elisha Pantoja. Jose de Jesus Paredes Jr. Neil Tushar Patel. Receiving the Honors College Scholarship from the University of Texas at San Antonio, Palak Jayesh Kumar Patel. Ria Biren Patel. Receiving the Geosciences Scholarship from Texas Tech University, Jacob Courtney Pelzel. Receiving the OLLU Achievement Scholarship from Our Lady of the Lake University, Ashton Cole Peña. Sebastián Peña. Vanessa Marie Peña. Nathan Ray Perales. Alexander James Perez. Delicia Nadine Perez. Luke Matthew Perez. Nick Daniel Perez. Nia Athena Perez. Caleb Ian Perkins. Anastasia Johanna Perry. Seth Matthew Peters. Sean Francis Peterson. Ken Mon Fan. Van Fan. Lincoln Christopher Filyaw. Tung Sian Piang. Receiving the Joseph M. Giesinger Scholarship from the College of Engineering at the University of Michigan, Sofia Piedra Blanco. Alexander Aquiles Pineda. Jackson Dean Pipes. Receiving the Terry Scholar from the University of North Texas, Brianna O'Neill Petchke. David Miguel Abrego Pole. Donna Madeline Papaduke. Zofia Catherine Papaduke. Caleb Oliver Pratt. Receiving the Texas State Distinguished Scholarship, Jacob Stewart Price. Emily Sophia Pronk. Zoe Renee Puente. Aiden Christopher Pullen. Dylan James Pullen. Jackson Charles Pumarejo. Joanna Carla Verbo Paraganon. John Kudratula. Arabella Amaret Raish. Uday Prakash Raja. Mohammed Omer Rajput. Aiden Luis Ramirez. Angel Manuel Ramirez. Enlisted in the United States Marine Corps, Jorge Leonardo Guevara Ramirez. Kalani Jorge Ramirez. Rene Jr. Ramirez. Receiving the Presidential Scholarship from the University of the Incarnate Word, Ana Victoria Ramirez Mesa. Juan Jose Ramos III. Maricela Gabriela Ramos. Mackenzie Ray Randall. Isaiah James Rangel. Alice Mire Ratnayaka. Receiving the Aggieland Bound Scholarship from Texas A&M University, Ethan James Raven. Macy Amina Reagan. Charles Cole Revis. Receiving the UTSA Academic Excellence Scholarship, Oswin Xavier Rebello, Jr. Diego Alexander Renteria. Tyler Jason Repman. Receiving the Distinction Award from Baylor University, Ryan Renee Resendez. Elena Tilshel Mystic Reyes. Emmanuel Esteban Reyes. Ethan Christian Riepma. Jared Santiago Rincon. Brooklyn Giselle Rios. Mayalani Elsa Rios. Fabian Edmund Rios Delis. Amanda Elaine Ritzenthaler. Summer Amber Dawn Ritzenthaler. Madison Ray Rivera. Mia Jade Rizzo. Shafi Ali Rizvi. Azaria Raven Roberts. Matthew Stephen Roberts. Zakai Bailey Roberts. Sienna Brianne Rodriguez. Connor Chase Rodriguez. Receiving the Merit Scholarship from Oral Roberts University, Eden Matthias Rodriguez. Evan Matthew Rodriguez. Nicholas Roy Madden Rodriguez. Starla Danae Rojas. Ivan Romero. Owen Elier Romero Cordero. Evan William Romeu. Caden David Rousseau. Arturo Caleb Rubio. Adan Ruiz. Catherine Nicole Ruiz. Receiving the Valero Alamo Bowl Scholarship, Mireya Ruiz. Keolani Kaimipono Ruli. Receiving the Provost Scholarship from Oregon State University, Jane Elizabeth Rumpf. Audrey Elise Russell. Daniel Alexander Sines. Receiving the UTSA Top Scholar Award, Ishwar Sai Kumar. Cameron Michael Salas. Receiving the HCU Academic Merit Award from Houston Christian University, Jake Ryan Salas. Enlistment in the Army National Guard, Brian Anthony Salazar. Lauren Alexa Salazar. Seth Alexander Salazar. Charlize Saldana. Miranda Jo Sale. Joaquin Santiago Salinas. Salvador Salinas Jr. Raylan Marie San Miguel Hernandez. John Anthony Sanchez Jr. Receiving the Presidential Scholarship from St. Mary's University, Julissa Nicole Sanchez. Liv Adeline Marie Sanchez. Marissa Annalise Sanchez. Olivia Elise Sanchez. Jose Ricardo Santos. Daniel Jose Sartorio. Receiving the Provost Scholarship from the University of the Incarnate Word, Iman Zahir Sarwar. Cadence Ray Sauceda. Receiving the Athletic Scholarship from Our Lady of the Lake University, Drew Nicholas Saucedo. Isabella Nicole Saucedo. Ella Grace Schermerhorn. Ryan Lila Schnabel Green. Receiving an athletic scholarship in men's track and field from the University of Texas at Austin, Hayden Alexander Scott. Nathaniel Aaron Segura. Noah Joshua Sentz. Chandra Bose Senthil Kumar. Mohammed Atiyab Shahani. Trevor Douglas Short. Aiden John Sierra. Ramon Domingo Sylvan Jr. Jared Thomas Sinclair. Amrik Singh. Matthew Jerry Sirhan. Samuel Elijah Sisk. Lauren Danielle Sitterly. Aiden Nicholas Dalton Smith. Hayden Michael Smith. Isaiah Allen Smith. Jason Ryder Smith. Joshua Zane Smith. Lindsay Mitra Smith. Austin Olivia Smoke. Emiliano Sobrevilla. Jesus Alejandro Soria Andrade. Receiving the Presidential Merit Scholarship from Texas Tech University, James Brian Sorrell. Laurice Marianil Soto. Bryce Jackson Spellhog. Receiving the UNT Excellent Scholarship from the University of North Texas, Casey Winter Sproul. Receiving the Collegiate Scholarship Program Award from USAA, Seema Srinivasan. David Logan Starr. Derek Richard Stevenson. Zurich Ash Stevens. David Mark Stickney. Tabby O. Stimson. Jasmine Rose Stores. Michelle Huiting Su. Yan Kong Su. Anam Sultana. Anish Swain. Jaden Michael Talamantes. Eli Julian Taylor. Adelina Sofia Telles. Anthony Teniente. Andrew Diego Tenorio. Receiving the Academic Excellence Scholarship from the University of Texas at Dallas, Isabel Grace Thomas. Adam Stephen Torres. Marlon Hao Tran. Trit Laymin Tran. Ariel Amani Jamia Trapp. Sydney Trigueros. Aria Mary Trowbridge. Bianca Chelsea Gamido Ulip. Sofia Sky Umeda. Samantha Ray Valadez. Callan Mackenzie Valdez. Sebastian Valle Martinez. Elizabeth Ann Valor. Receiving the President's Achievement Scholarship from St. Edward's University, Braden Robert Van Allen. Receiving the Institutional Islander Scholarship from Texas A&M University, Corpus Christi, Chloe Alexandra Van Alstine. Adrian Vasquez III. Camila Vasquez Luna. Alexandra Amara Vela. Brittany Nicole Velasquez. David Velasquez. Receiving the University of Dallas President's Scholarship, Balin Michael Vera. Receiving the Distinction Award from Baylor University, Joshua David Vera. Vishal Vijaya Kumar. Charlotte Annalise Vila. Christian Lorenzo Villanueva. Min Vo. Jacob Alexander Voss. Carly Nicole Voss. Adam Mario Wade. Tamir Sahid Wadi. Sydney Karen Irons Wagner. Farhad Wakil. Caitlin Nicole Warren. Noah Henry Washington. Danica Ruth Watson. Morgan Thomas Webb. Zoe Nicole Webb. Mariah Rebecca Weber Martinez. Tyler David Wehrman. Derek Wells. Serenity Shea Maria Wiesman. David Anthony Westerveld. Rowan Wayne Westfall. Nathaniel James Whitley. Seth Antonio Wilburn. Noah David Williams. Zion Kennedy Wilson. Victoria Marie Winter. Receiving the 2024 Western Arts Scholarship from the San Antonio Stock Show and Rodeo, Amberly Page Winthizer. Madison Love Witherspoon. Enlistment in the United States Navy, Noah Anderson Wolfington. Receiving the Northside Trustees Future Teacher Scholarship, Lauren Elizabeth Warwick. Marin Marie Wright. William Xiao. Daniel Su Liang. And Jeanette Yanez. Tung Ya. Receiving the Macomb Scholar Award from the University of Texas at Austin, Saran Samara Yurgalam. Serenity Rain Young. Rolando Andres Samilpa. Isabella Flores Zamora. Grayson Nicholas Zapata. Samuel Raylee Zhao. Tobias Austin Zinn. Joaquin Zorrilla. Marissa Inez Zul. Ava Caroline Zuniga. Receiving the Jack C. Jordan Scholarship from the NISD Council of PTAs, Sophia Lucia Brigman.
As we gather here to bid farewell to our high school days, let us first extend our deepest gratitude to our teachers, staff, families, and friends.
Thank you for your guidance, encouragement, sacrifices, and support. Thank you for your constant belief and helping us reach this milestone in our life. Graduates, as we step into the unknown, let us remember to embrace the opportunities, overcome the obstacles, and cherish the small moments. I would like to leave you here today with a quote from the wise words of Matthew McConaughey. Life is our resume. It is our story to tell. And the choices we make write the chapters. Can we live in a way where we look forward to looking back? Thank you. Graduates, please rise. Graduates, please join in singing the alma mater.
Hail to thee, Brandeis, grand school of mine. Brave Broncos winning, challenges wage. Proudly we display the Brandeis way. Hail Brandeis, Bronco pride and our destiny.
Graduates, I invite you now to turn your tassels to solidify this passage. Congratulations, class of 2024!